Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I'm going to tell you one of the most shocking, powerful, and inspiring stories ever mentioned in the Quran. A story about a boy, a king, a magician, and a miracle that changed a whole nation. This story will shake your heart. So listen closely. Long ago there was a tyrant king, a man who wanted people to worship him like a god. He hated Islam, hated believers, and hated anyone who said, "My Lord is Allah." One day his magician grew old and said, "Send me a boy, someone I can train so my magic continues." The king searched the kingdom until he found a boy with intelligence, calmness, and light in his eyes. He said, "You will be the student of the royal magician." But the king didn't know. This boy's destiny was written by Allah. Every day the boy walked to the magician. But one day he heard a voice from inside a cave. It was a monk worshipping Allah alone. The monk asked him, "Where are you going, my child?" The boy replied, "To learn magic." The monk smiled and said, "Come sit with me. I will teach you something better than magic. I will teach you about Allah." The boy felt peace he never felt before. From that day, he would visit the monk secretly. One taught him magic, the other taught him Tawheed. Slowly, his heart leaned toward Allah. One day the boy walked down the road and saw a huge beast blocking the path. People were afraid. He said, "Ya Allah, if the monk's path is true, then save these people through me." He picked up a stone, said Bismillah, and threw it. The beast fell instantly. People were shocked. The boy realized Allah had given him a sign. The monk smiled. "My son, today you are better than me, but be ready. The king will test you." And that day came. The boy began to heal the blind, the sick, the injured, all by the permission of Allah. His fame spread everywhere until it reached the palace. The king screamed, "Bring me that boy!" The boy was dragged to the throne. The king said, "Who gives you this power? My magician? My gods?" The boy replied calmly, "My Lord and your Lord is Allah." That one sentence made the king furious. He tortured the monk. He tortured the boy's friends. He tried to force the boy to deny Allah. But the boy never said a single word against his creator. The king tried everything to kill the boy. He threw him off a mountain. Allah saved him. He tried to drown him. Allah saved him. Finally the boy said, "You cannot kill me, unless you do exactly what I tell you." The king leaned forward. "What is that?" The boy said, "Gather the people, tie me to a tree, take an arrow, and shoot me saying, 'In the name of Allah, the Lord of the boy.'" The king agreed. He wanted the boy dead no matter what. He pulled the arrow, said the words, and shot. The arrow struck the boy. He smiled and died a martyr. The entire kingdom watched the miracle. They shouted with one voice, "We believe in the Lord of the boy." The king failed. His throne crumbled. His power died, and the light of Iman spread across the land. This story teaches us truth will always win. Allah's plan is always greater. Stand for Allah, and Allah will stand with you.